You couldn't have tried harder. We have explored every medical option.
You heard what the doctor said. Give it up.
There we go. Our kid would never give up.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Timothy.
54 girl names on the list.
And
one boy, and it was Timothy.
A glass half full person.
Picasso with a pencil.
Yes.
There's something you need to know about me. I came from the garden.
Incredible. This isn't gonna work, is it?
No.
Our kid would rock.
We so agree.
Just once, our kid got to score the winning goal.
What? We're moving on.
The Odd Life of Timothy Green is a film about a couple who want to adopt or have a child, but they can't. One day a child is sent to them from the garden who is different. They take care of him, raising him like their own. Timothy then meets Jodie, and they become friends because they have something in common: being different. The whole story is about accepting and embracing the differences between people. But the story is about a boy with leaves on his legs who is raised by two people who work in a pencil factory. Now, that is different. But the overarching theme I took from it was nature and life. I hear everyone talk about the circle of life, and I think this is the case with anything living.
Yeah. See ya.
This film reiterates the circle of life, and the life cycle of a tree throughout the storyline. A plant begins with just soil and dirt, then flourishes into a beautiful tree, where the leaves eventually turn golden and fall off in autumn. But then in spring, they grow back. The first time we see Timothy, he's covered in dirt and rummaging through a brown cardboard box. This scene is lit quite darkly. The main colours used in the wardrobe and the set design are brown and really dark greens.
I'm Timothy.
Notably, all three characters in the scene have brown hair. A conscious decision made by casting to make the show look more natural and Earth-like.
Do you mind?
The next scene is all lit brown and beige in colouring, except Timothy's leaves, which make them stand out and illustrate a shoot pushing through the soil, which is the first glimpse of life we see when something's planted.
My mind is racing with even more.
It has been established that Timothy is like a plant, so this is when we begin to see him grow and begin to understand the metaphor that it's created. Then, during the film, everything starts to turn green. Timothy is wearing green in every scene.
Timothy.
The walls of almost every building are some form of green. Even in the hospital room. And green trees are seen in every location. Every location has greenery and grass and trees around it. There are a few other things they've clearly added to the plot to build on the metaphor. Timothy does something where he opens his arms, and when the sun comes out, he tries to absorb the rays. There's also a birthday party scene where it is predominantly set underwater, where the entire screen, all we can see is blue water. Water is needed to make life grow and to nurture it. This was a well-designed scene to make that comment. In the last half of the film, there is a scene with Jodie and Cindy in the world the kids created. The entire thing is amber and orange and reds and yellows, like the colours that leaves turn. Cindy's also wearing a mustard jumper, and Jodie has a red top on. This is a big turning point in the film, because this is where a lot of things change. Unfortunately, it is also a small hint that things are coming to an end. When Timothy leaves, things become darker again, and it shows Cindy and Jim in the office with the adoption services. They're all wearing brown and dark blue, and the walls aren't green like most of them. This is the beginning of the cycle again. Then when Cindy and Jim get another child at the end of the film, there is greens and ambers in the trees around the setting. The colour will start again. It's just like the cycle of a tree. Also, think about how many things reoccur in the film.
You know, I invented the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Did you know I'm a big fan of your work?
Something you want to ask me?
Is it true you also invented the BLT?
Once our kid got to score the winning goal.
Wow! Perfect! Perfect, perfect,
Look at that!
Yes! 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 That's what we're talking
Kind of kid that would be a glass half full person.
Picasso with a pencil.
Yes.
This is how I really look.
Our kid would rock.
So at the start, we have a shot of Cindy and Jim, and they're wearing brown and blue. They're sitting hearing about the news that they can't have a child. Then, throughout the film, it cuts to when they're talking to the adoption services. Again, they're wearing blue and brown. They're wearing different outfits, and it's a different day, but their outfits haven't changed very much. Even after this entire story has happened, they haven't changed. They're still the same people. The very last scene, they're still wearing blue and brown. It's lighter colours, it looks nicer, and it looks like a happier scene. But the colours are the same. They are the same people throughout the whole thing. Circle of Life gives a hint of a spiral. But it's not like things are happening again. It's like things are continuing as they should.
Hi.
The entire storyline follows a piece of string. It doesn't keep repeating important moments. It just flows.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya.
This film reiterates the circle of life and the life cycle of a tree throughout the storyline.